Hello and welcome back. Let's make some beef larb. This version uses raw beef and beef bile, which makes the flavor bitter. So if you prefer your meat cooked, please do so by pan frying the beef after chop or after grounded to a medium rare or medium prior to mixing together. If bitterness is not a flavor that you enjoy, then you can substitute the bile for lemon or lime juice instead. Here I have listed all the ingredients that I'll be using for today's recipe. For the beef flank, make sure you choose a piece that has less fat. If there is fat, try to remove the excess fat and thinly slice the beef into small bite-sized pieces, or you can ground the meat. For the beef tripe, make sure you do boil it and cook it for about 5 minutes. Remove it, let it cool, and then slice it into bite-sized pieces. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started on making this delicious dish. In a large bowl or pan, go ahead and add in your beef, the beef tripe, and then add in the beef bile. For the beef bile, this is how it looks like. If you're purchasing it from the store, it will be in the freezer aisle. I recommend adding just 1 teaspoon at a time if bitterness is not your flavor. And then here I'm adding in the Padek, and this is the type that I'm using today, but if you have something different, you can use that as well. It does not have to be this type. Adding in the MSG, which is optional. And then mix these together until well combined together. Next, add in the fish sauce. And I like the 3 Crab brand, but you can use whatever type you like. And then here I'm adding in roast rice powder. I'm using 2 different kinds. One I made myself, and then one I bought. If you don't have or do not make it yourself, you can buy this type. And then here's the other type that I'm using. So 2 different kinds, but if you just want to use one, that's fine. I kind of prefer the 2 different ones together. If you're wondering how do you make roast rice powder yourself, you simply just need glutinous rice, which is sticky rice, and you pan roast them until they're golden, let them cool, and then you just blend them until they're in a powder form. If you want to add other flavoring, you can use lemongrass or basil, and you would roast them together and then later blend them together. So I've added my red chilies. Now I'm adding in my green onions. Going to add in my cilantros. These are all chopped. And then lastly, culantro, which is optional. Lastly, I'm going to add in red pepper flakes, which is optional as well. I like to give my larb an additional hint of spice, so I like to add additional chili flakes. Now just mix these together until they are well combined. This is how I make my beef larb. I hope you found this tutorial helpful and will give this recipe a try. If you do, comment down below and let me know how it turns out. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.